Hello. Wow. Okay. It is humid and gross, but it's still like kind of nice out. Um. Hey, what are you doing? I don't know why it's only the monitor output that does this. Because the regular output doesn't do this. Where it like mutes itself every time I go live. I don't know. It is definitely finale time because I don't see myself unless this is somehow like an 8-hour mystery labyrinth. Which I don't think it is. We'll get this shit knocked out today. And then next time we stream, we'll bring back to playing Neo The World Ends With You.
Why did you let go halfway through?
It's for good luck. We can't just start breaking tradition, you know.
I've gotten used to this view.
Pause, did you see the Nendo?
We're so terrified of the mystery labyrinth.
Maybe that means I've grown as a detective.
It means I've been a phenomenal mentor. But this mystery labyrinth seems different from the previous ones.
I figured. We'll finally uncover Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, just up ahead.
Yep.
No matter what the truth may be, I will expose it. Whatever the mystery may be, I'll never turn my eyes away. That's my mission as a detective. Can I count on your support again, Shinigami?
Still relying on others after all this time. Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
If you're willing to and it won't spoil things, can you give me like an estimate of how long you think this will take, Buzz? I'm estimating like 1 to 2-ish hours. Maybe like 2.5 to 3 at most. Pause is like, I ain't fucking telling you. 2 to 3-ish?
Here's the solution key we'll need.
I was just asking because I might play Splatoon afterwards.
Thanks.
Oh, you've never thanked me for this before. I considered just handing it over normally, but I'm glad I kept it this way instead.
You can do it normally.
Anyway, let's go. Let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
She can just handle over the solution keys without throwing them up? I didn't know there was an option. This whole time. Oh wow, the Mystery Labyrinth looks like Kanai Ward.
This is Kanai Ward.
The mystery this time seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself. Just like you said, Master, if we keep going, we should be able to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
This place
Okay.
seems fit for the final mystery.
Speaking of, why do you think this is the last mystery labyrinth?
No reason. It just feels like that. I think I needed your powers in order to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret in the first place. I've got a feeling that when we solve this mystery, our pact will
Okay.
come to an end. Am I wrong?
You know I can't reveal anything about our pact. Regardless, if I train you to be a great detective, there'll come a day you won't need me anymore.
But there's
And
still
that
ways
day's
to go
today.
before I can call myself a true detective. At the very least, I have to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Hmm? I think I've heard that before somewhere.
Don't you remember? You heard that from the person who left the strongest impression on you.
Oh, right, you're just a copycat.
I'm copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said. I guess you could say they influenced me. That
God.
was said by a detective you admire. It seems like a good idea to aim for the same goal.
Anyway, here it comes.
Alright, here's the first mystery.
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Then we just need to solve it.
What was the keys of Kanai Ward of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's ultimate development? The homunculus research was the reason that Kanai Ward became Kanai Ward. There's a reason why Amaterasu Corporation originally settled there in the first place.
The mystery of Kanai Ward began with the homunculus research.
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city.
So it involves the mystery of the homunculus research? Let's clear it up all at once, Master.
Huh?
Why did the United Government request the homunculus research? My first assumption would be for military purposes.
Right here! The Yuji wanted to create an immortal army and requested that Amaterasu conduct homunculus research.
Basically, it was for military purposes. So what exactly are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings. Human DNA is extracted to use as a base to grow human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
What's the fun in copying people to begin with? That's something I'll never understand. Humans are such weird creatures.
God, maybe Yuma's a homunculus.
Mystery Phantom?
But whose phantom is it? Huh? It's me? Why?
The Mystery Phantom is the materialization of someone who wants to conceal the truth. Master, you want to hide the truth?
Me? That's impossible!
They him before.
Defeat Master right away!
Yeah.
This is making me think I'm right.
Don't go any further! There's nothing up ahead! Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Damn!
Good luck!
Yeah. Don't go any further!
She'll probably wait until he says
There's nothing
everything.
up ahead. Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Homunculi are just a fantasy. I was completely wrong.
It's gotta be the homunculi statement.
Get him!
Don't go any further.
There's nothing up ahead!
Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Homunculi are just a fantasy. I was completely wrong.
Don't go any further! There's nothing up ahead! Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist.
Homunculi are just a fantasy.
God damn it.
Don't go any further! There's nothing up ahead! Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist.
Homunculi are just a fantasy. That claim doesn't hold up. It's not a fantasy. Homunculi do exist. No, homunculi don't exist. I was wrong.
Doesn't make any sense.
Homunculi don't exist. Have you even seen a homunculus? Yeah,
Then...
homunculi don't exist. Have you even seen a homunculus? Do you have any proof they exist? It's true it was being researched. But that research was cancelled.
What?
Say,
That's right. The homunculi don't exist. Have you even seen a homunculus? Do you have any proof they exist? It's true it was being researched. But that research was cancelled. That research was a complete failure.
Nope.
The truth. No, 3 years ago, the UG successfully manufactured a homunculus. The report Fubuki left me clearly said so.
Yeah.
So, that really was me. Why would I be a mystery phantom?
There's no point thinking about these things if you have no clues. Let's
It's
keep
really
going.
weird, yeah.
Anyway, the unified government must have really wanted to make that homunculus.
Yeah, I sure did.
They tasked Amaterasu to make it, but set up their own research facilities as well.
They tried to accelerate the research by having these two facilities compete with each other. The unified government was first to have their experiments succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible odds.
Discovered the day
I wanna know
dry
what's the identity
shampoo.
of that homunculus they were able to create.
I bet it's Yuma.
The report Fubuki left behind.
They found success in one person's DNA. Someone believed to have the world's greatest mind.
I bet the fucking homunculus is Yuma. That'd be
The only
insane.
successful specimen was from the world's greatest mind.
And Yuma's number one is the number one homunculus.
He's back! The world's
That's-
dumbest looking mystery phantom!
He looks dumb?
Sensei.
Hey, run away! After him! Chase that clone with Master Dumbface!
This time he's
Since I had dyed my hair, I was told to avoid washing for a while. My hair was oily already. I mean, how would you have known if you didn't try it? So that makes sense.
the clock tower. It's
Just solve the mystery like you always do!
Who is the person with the world's greatest mind? I think it's number one. The memo we found on the corpse said it was number one.
the true identity of the world's greatest mind was written on a memo left by the dead criminal in the refrigerator. It's the person known as Number One of the World Detective Organization. Ah, he ran off again. What's going on? It's like he's trying to lead me somewhere. Shinigami?
Huh? It's nothing.
I have a feeling Yuma's about to learn the truth as to what happened.
To think, the only successful homunculus was based on the world's greatest mind. Number one of the WDO. But if that's true, then there's something else bothering me about it.
Hey, Master!
What's
Yeah, this is very Nailman-ish.
Nothing. I was just thinking about how we should keep our focus on Kanai Ward's mysteries. I mean, the completed homunculus disappeared, right? So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
You can't say for certain it's unrelated.
Well, number one was that old man, right? You never saw him anywhere in Kanai Ward.
That doesn't mean
It's
anything.
true. I didn't see him in the city.
See, I told you that homunculus has nothing to do with this stuff.
I don't think that's true.
Besides, world's greatest mind. He got blown up with that building, right?
That's true, though I feel like he went down too easily.
Who cares about that old geezer? Let's talk about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I think it's important.
Sure.
Setting aside how the UG's research facilities succeeded.
And now
in
this
that
is the
homunculus
school
experiment,
from chapter 2.
the problem is Kanai Ward. What happened to the research being done here?
It was unsuccessful.
Seems like that's the mystery we
A rescue part of the entire village. Project Homunculus happened.
Under the UG's jurisdiction, Amaterasu Corp grew impatient and conducted an experiment 3 years ago. That was known as Project Homunculus.
Wasn't Dr. Weska in charge of that? What was it all about anyway?
I don't know the exact details.
That's what we have to figure out now.
I wonder what was done to prepare.
Looks like that's where we're starting.
Was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of research. But the blood test? The blood test was for the experiment.
Something else also happened in Kanai Ward 3
Now it's
years
chapter
ago.
3.
At the same time as Project Homunculus, all of the residents were forced to take a blood test.
Maybe those mandatory blood tests had something to do with Project Homunculus?
It's true both took place 3 years ago, so I doubt they're unrelated.
Yeah, it makes so much
Which
sense.
means the blood test wasn't checking for some contagious disease among the residents.
It's gathering a DNA
They were
sample.
extracting DNA from everyone to see who was suitable for homunculus research. Wait, if that's the case, then...
Now there's some blood? There are some stairs over there!
Right!
This place seems familiar.
Yeah, it looks like Doya District. I wonder if we have to go through here.
Seems that way. Okay then.
Wow, they really are pulling out the stops for the final chapter.
Looks like you discovered something about Project Homunculus.
Yeah, but...
What's wrong?
Well, if it's what I think it is, then horrible things were done for this research.
It's pretty horrible here too! Master, concentrate!
This must be it! Just have to jump in... Ah! It's falling apart!
It's pretty horrible here too! Master, concentrate!
This must be it! Just have to jump in... Ah!
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
It's pretty horrible here too! Master, concentrate!
The residents of Kanai Ward?
Knew it. It's hard to believe, but it's the truth.
Hi, Luke.
Project Homunculus was an effort to create homunculi out of all the residents in Kanai Ward.
Oh, okay, it was just freezed weirdly.
After Amaterasu was outdone by their rival, they started searching for suitable DNA in every possible way. And that's what the blood tests were for. They created homunculi out of every citizen in town. Even if a few failed, all they needed was one successful specimen. That was the purpose behind Project Homunculus.
So, what happened after that?
Well...
Master, you better concentrate!
The Blank Week mystery happened because of Project Homunculus.
In the end, Project Homunculus was a failure. And as a result, the Blank Week mystery occurred. The defective homunculi from the experiment were responsible for that event.
I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
Okay.
The event Kurumi mentioned, where the city was ruined while everyone slept. The destruction of the giant shutters of the lab where the experiment took place. All of that was caused when the defective homunculi attacked Kanai Ward.
The entire city was destroyed by defective homunculi, and no one's ever said a thing about it?
Well, it's because they were passed out.
The Blank Week mystery anyway.
Right. Those are the mysteries we need to unravel to get... But I still haven't gathered my thought...
Master, the mystery labyrinth is getting testy.
I know, but...
Then I'll help you.
Okay. No smile? What the fuck? ASLEP. Wait. What? They were replaced by the Whoa. And that's why they're fucking eating. Oh my god, my brain. Or my fucking brain. So the Kanai Ward residents are not humans? They're all homunculi? Okay. Luke, I will honor your request for marbles, but I'm going to ask that I get to finish the game first. And I promise I will do it.
Good job, Master. Awesome teamwork.
I promise I will do it.
Master?
They were all swapped during the Blank Week mystery.
That's the Blank Week mystery, is that all of the
What was swapped?
humans were eaten and swapped with the homunculi.
Kanai Ward. Each resident was replaced weak mystery.
Their memories are even replicated.
Come on, that couldn't have happened.
Yes, it's impossible. It's too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with Homunculus. That's nothing but a fantasy.
Huh? Which is the...
Obviously, it's me. The blank weak mystery has nothing to do with homunculi. Everything you say is wrong.
Master! Master's getting closer!
I just said I'm the real one.
We're just... It's getting juicy right now. It's getting real juicy right now. Like, really remember.
They couldn't have been swapped. Impossible.
Oh, it's super fucking possible.
You made up. All of it. All of it. All of it. All of it. Everything you say is wrong. That wasn't it.
Watch carefully for what the opponent said.
Got it. You're wrong. They couldn't have been swapped. Impossible. It's all of it. Everything you say is wrong.
It's they couldn't have been swapped then.
You're wrong. They couldn't have been swapped.
Fuck.
Is wrong.
Master!
Yeah.
Having a hard time.
You're
They couldn't have been swapped.
That claim doesn't hold up. No! There's proof they switched! No, that's a lie! It's a... Residents were swapped with homunculi?
Yeah, they were literally...
Impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week.
Right.
Yeah,
Then...
residents were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep.
Hmm.
So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week. That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swapped, they'd be different beings.
No. What? No.
Yeah. Residents. Were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out. Every resident fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week. That's impossible if they were swapped.
I think it's that
If they
one.
were swapped, they'd be different beings. Their memories would be totally different too.
No, that's wrong. It's that one.
A homunculus retains all the memories their original had when their DNA was first extracted. That's why the specimens created by the experiment also have memories from before the blood test. It explains how their memories are linked. No! Your reasoning is obviously wrong! They can inherit memories?
Yeah.
What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memory.
That's wrong.
Brace. The blank week is part of every resident's memory. This fact proves it. Nothing swapped places with the residents. No,
Then
they can.
From normal students area, the sum of the berserk goes reason and
Inherit memories?
they lost their
No one
memories.
remembers. If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories. The blank week is part of every resident's memory. This fact proves it. Nothing swapped places with the residents.
Probably Hi-Fi Rush. Pizza Tower seems cool, but it's not really my jam.
No,
then
they can inherit memories. What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories. This is the truth.
The homunculus go ballistic and lose their memories. if they're in sun.
Defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason as well as their memories. The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born, wiping their memories during that time. There was sunlight shining through the lab. Maybe it was to test if the creatures had overcome that weakness, but the experiment failed.
In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed and died.
They went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward. When they eventually returned to their senses, their memories were reset to before the blood test. An entire week had passed by, but since none of them remembered what happened, the week felt like a single day to them.
Yeah, hence
What caused the Blank Week mystery?
the Blank Week mystery, yeah.
What's with him? Why is he laughing?
Name a more iconic duo in these games and ramping up on difficulty in the final chapter.
I don't believe it. Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculus?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This city is a city of homunculi.
You shouldn't technically kill those people. They weren't technically people.
Too? Everybody? But no one mentioned anything like that. How'd they manage to hide it?
They probably don't know.
I don't think any of them knew they'd been replaced by homunculi either. That's because they lost those memories when they emerged as homunculi and went wild.
And what happened to the original residents? The ones who first lived in Kanai Ward?
They were eaten.
I think they're gone.
What do you mean, gone?
When the defective homunculi went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward, the original residents
Were eaten.
died. All of them.
They're all dead?
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals after they returned to their senses. By the time the homunculi regained consciousness, the originals were gone. With the exception of those like Kurumi's grandfather, who refused the blood test and vanished completely. That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
So
Yeah.
if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missing.
This is the tragedy that befell Kanai Ward 3 years ago. That's the truth behind the Blank Week mystery.
Oh, what the hell's happening now?
The city is falling apart!
You destroyed it. You exposed the mystery behind the city. You're an uninvited guest here. You're the enemy, but it's not over yet. I won't let it happen.
None of them were people. So Yuma didn't murder anybody, technically.
Look, I keep telling you. Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place. There's zero evidence for that.
There is.
The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment.
They
These are
literally,
the researchers who saw failures.
they literally can't be destroyed, though.
That's why it's impossible! Homunculi would have attacked the city! No one was killed by the homunculi! This is the truth!
No, we saw Dr. Hoeska be killed. How could... Wait.
Dr.
I think it...
Video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus.
Wait, are they, like, canonizing the pink blood?
It shows the doctor dying at the hands of a defective homunculus who went out of control. But we met the doctor at Amaterasu's lab, even though he should have been dead already.
Are they canonizing the pink blood?
The fact that we met him after he died proves he and the other citizens were all replaced by homunculi.
Yeah.
I see. So the doctor at the lab was also swapped out homunculus.
That's why he didn't know about the results of the experiment. And also why he knew nothing about the Blank Week mystery.
He didn't even remember the terrible things he did.
He caused this city's greatest tragedy. But maybe what little conscience he had left urged him to leave evidence.
Yeah.
Now I refuse to give up.
Alright, man. I mean, you can refuse all you want.
I have to protect Kanai Ward!
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward so badly?
Oh, you don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward. What do you know about its darkness?
Master, watch out! Master, cut it to pieces!
But the end in...
Covered Kanai Ward to block out sunlight, which homunculi are vulnerable to. The homunculi stopped their attack thanks to the clouds covering the city.
And if there's internal rain, they'll never be exposed to the sun, meaning that Kanai wards would be able to live... People in Kanai would be able to live in perpetuity.
Master, don't let him get away!
Hypocrite. We're not done yet. The city's darkness goes even deeper. This is the answer.
Did that end up in the rural village?
The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned village, a restricted area. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases, turning it into a zombie. The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculi if the bodies were left alone. That's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned village.
Peacekeepers always tried to get rid of the bodies as fast as possible. Did they know they'd turn into zombies?
No, they were probably
Probably
told.
just following orders. They were told that bodies in this city rot quickly. The people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeepers, didn't know that they're all homunculi.
See, we just thought that was,
This could also be the reason why they were so strict about keeping this place isolated from the outside world.
Yeah, that's why they were so strict about body disposal.
We got you now! There's nowhere to run,
Because if
Master!
they weren't strict about body disposal, the secret would have been uncovered.
You think that's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness? More! Kanai Ward's darkness goes far, 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 far deeper than that!
What the fuck?
This is the answer!
The meat buns. That's why meat buns were his favorite. And the meat buns were made out of actual humans.
That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat buns. You know what they're made of. The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why everyone craved those meat buns so much. Warning, homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells. Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh. That's a primal instinct homunculi can never defy. What are you? Mystery phantoms are supposed to prevent mysteries from being exposed, and yet... It's not just the meat buns. Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course, I'm sure you've already noticed them.
Oh great, it's the bomb.
Trying to boom kill you.
You've seen it time and their physical abnormality. Physical abnormality?
Let's go, Master.
It's the blood. Yeah, they're canonizing pink blood. Yeah, the pink blood. This is so cool. They're canonizing the pink blood. I can't. They canonized it. That's so fucking funny. We saw the pink blood and went, oh, Danganronpa TE, and they knew we would do that. Yeah, they did. They fucking knew. They knew. They knew.
Huh? Pink blood? Hey! Everyone did have pink blood! I think I got too used to it.
Now that I think about it, it's really abnormal. Blood being pink instead of red is obviously strange. That's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was off. Since I first saw a corpse in the city, I had my suspicions about the color of the blood here. Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Like it was somehow changing the way I see things.
Yeah, I thought it was just a physical flare.
You don't feel anything after seeing this body?
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary. I was just saying there was nothing odd about there being a corpse. The color of human blood doesn't matter to me.
But why didn't the other master detectives mention anything about the color? It wasn't mentioned at all while I was investigating crime scenes with Halara. Oh, right! Maybe...
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too.
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affects things. In fact, maybe it wasn't.
During this
just
part, I remember Dylan Amaterasu expressing his blood on the door from when Yuma cut his hand in the glass. It was hard to tell, but it was red.
maybe they all believed it too.
Yeah, whenever Shimigami does a sight thing, it's red.
For
Yeah.
example, they could have said there were some chemical properties in the rain that causes blood to change color. In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that their blood was pink.
Hey, pause. Do you see what I see? Scissors.
Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Maybe they were made that way to differentiate them from their originals.
Okay, so I think this disproves my Yuma is a homunculus theory because he did cut his hand in chapter 1.
Now,
In the
you're
prologue, I mean.
finally seeing the big picture.
Master's Mystery Phantom sure doesn't seem scared of these mysteries being solved. Anyway, we gotta beat him. Otherwise, you'll get caught in its destruction.
Fine, let's end this. It's time to expose the truth of Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. It's over! You? You think you can do it?
Wait, what? It seems early for the denouement. I don't feel like we've used like half of the clues yet. Yeah, there's definitely more to this. There's gonna be like a second half.
That's a wrap, folks! I do these recaps out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was all a part of your process or something.
Anyway, time to boom kill this mystery phantom.
Let's expose all the facts and finish this once and for all. It's time for the very last deduction denouement. It all started 10 years ago. The UG tasked both its own research facility and Amaterasu Corp to conduct homunculus research.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back to life, right? If that happened, the Death Gods would be out of a job!
By having the two organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research facility that managed to create a homunculus first. That drove Amaterasu into a panic. So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Weska's direction.
After
Yep.
they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward. They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. And their efforts resulted in nothing more than a mass of defective homunculi. Defective homunculi have two fatal flaws. One, they arrive after death with fully repaired bodies, but their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
Two, sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards. It's kinda like when an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress gets a picture at the company party.
I'm not sure that's really the same. Anyway, the newly created defective homunculi were exposed to sunlight and immediately went on a rampage.
Killing everybody in Kanai Ward.
Attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
A certain masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
The rain clouds blocked out the sun and brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their memories reverted back to when their blood had been drawn 1 week before.
The blank week mystery refers to the period where they went out of control and lost their memories.
Hence why everything was also destroyed.
So basically, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is...
Everyone's a homunculus.
3 years ago, the defective homunculi of all Kanai Ward residents murdered their human counterparts. Exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation, they went berserk and wiped out the entire city. Rain clouds then blocked out the sun, and their human memories returned.
The defective homunculi have no idea they're not human. And they continue on to this day in this land of never-ending rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled bones.
The pink blood wasn't caused by the rain. It's conclusive evidence that they were actually homunculi. This is the truth behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
Oh, fucking great. Oh no.
It's you!
Hey, you finally made it.
It toffee.
I've been waiting for you.
So this guy's the mystery phantom now. I figured he'd show up eventually.
You sure took a while getting here. Maybe I shouldn't expect much of you.
Why is he holding the...
A solution blade?
Huh? Why does he have a solution blade?
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Let's wield our solution blades to find the answer. Don't tell me. You didn't assume you already arrived at the truth, did you? You promised you would expose all truth. Is this really the best you can do? Well, perhaps you're not as capable as I thought.
How did you get that solution blade?
Oh yeah, you should be more curious. After all, you understand nothing about me. For I am Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
You're the ultimate secret?
First, when did I come to Kanai Ward? And why? Can you answer that?
3 years ago, right after the blank week.
Yes, that's it. I came to Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery 3 years ago, all to resolve that case.
Resolve that case?
I knew they'd regain control once sunlight was blocked. So, I created the rain cloud generator to gently cover Kanai Ward in rain.
It's more like you caged them in!
Without me, Kanai Ward would never have been rebuilt! I used everything at my disposal to cover up the tragedy that took place here. But there was no way for me to fix the entire city on my own.
Why did you do it? Why do such a thing?
You want to know? I did it to protect Kanai Ward, of course. Because I love this city. I'd do anything for it. But you already know that.
He created the isolation.
All of Kanai Ward! You call that protecting them? You trapped them!
Oh, some weird lip syncing there.
Without me, Kanai Ward would have been wiped from the map. The UG planned to flatten Kanai Ward to cover up the failed homunculus experiment. But thanks to my negotiating, they saw the benefits of isolation. We would peacefully secure the defective homunculi, and they wouldn't have to spend a cent. Besides, it'd be a terrible thing if the UG's inhumane research was made public.
And through that negotiating, you became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Your goal was to rule over Kanai Ward, wasn't it?
You still don't understand me. Try to remember.
Okay.
Hey, Master. Why are we able to talk to him like this?
Huh?
Try to remember. What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation?
He ended the homunculus research.
You shut down the homunculus research.
I didn't want to create any additional defective homunculi. So I ended the research and sealed off the test site. Dr. Weska and Yomi objected, but as the CEO, I was able to quash their complaints. That's how I rebuilt Kanai Ward all on my own. It is a city for homunculi who have nowhere else to go.
You did it to protect the people in the city?
That's right. I did it all out of the love I have for this place. That is the undeniable truth.
I mean, he did create a place where the homunculi
Never
could
hid
live
my
in
love
peace.
for Kanai Ward from you at any moment. Yet, you never quite seem convinced about it.
What he says makes sense. He's not lying. The experiments created the defects, so we transformed Kanai Ward to protect them. But if that's true, what crime is he guilty of? Why have I drawn my sword against him?
Hey, Master! Don't let that mystery phantom fool you! Try to remember why he started this in the first place! He's a phantom! He's just trying to prevent you from exposing the truth!
Yeah, you're right. He's no saint. He's a dictator who will do anything to achieve what he wants.
Okay.
wear the mask of a saint, but it can't hide the crimes you've committed. You are the mastermind behind the global kidnapping case the WDO has been pursuing. People were abducted across the world and turned into food for homunculi at your factory.
Yeah. He had to get food for the homunculi somehow.
Choice. They must eat in order to survive. Besides, I never took innocent people. I gathered criminals with no chance of rehabilitation and simply accelerated their sentencing. You saw the memo as well. Besides, they were all on death row anyway.
That doesn't make it right.
Wait, is he also
At any
number?
rate,
I'm so
it's not just
confused.
my crime.
Huh?
The procurement of these ingredients was done with the full cooperation of the World Detective Organization.
WDO?
I couldn't have asked for a better source of information for the ingredients.
You were working with the World Detective Organization?
Actually, it's more accurate to say I took advantage of them.
I can't handle the eye. It's too creepy.
The WDO wouldn't let themselves be used by you. You just flaunted their name to capture criminals. In fact, the WDO itself tasked us with investigating the global kidnapping case. If you were their accomplice, they wouldn't have issued that directive. And we would never have come to Kanai Ward to corner you like this.
You still think you've got me cornered? You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons. Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes! You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons. Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes! You really are clueless.
You used us. You hinted at unsolved mysteries and other global cases to lure us to Kanai Ward. Your true goal was to cast out Yomi, director of the Peacekeepers, since he was in your way.
Correct. Well, almost. You're so close. Yomi wasn't in my way. He was in Kanai Ward's way. If all he did was use the Peacekeepers to push his weight around, that would have been fine. But of all things, he was working with Dr. Weska, trying to leak homunculus information. If that happened, the unified government wouldn't remain silent. Kanai Ward's secrets would be exposed to the world. Still, I couldn't expel him myself. The Peacekeepers had grown too strong in this city.
So he needed the
Against the Peacekeepers.
the peacekeepers.
You got what you wanted by eliminating Yomi.
So everyone gathering here, it was all part of that mask guy's plan?
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay.
Because you've achieved your goal, you're trying to eliminate us? Now that we've outlived our usefulness?
What?
What happened to the other master detectives? Were you the one who bombed WDO headquarters?
He's a homunculus too? Oh, good lord, if the mask could get any worse.
They knew too much. I feel remorse for what had to be done. But the WDO was in the city's way.
In the way?
I had no choice. This city must remain a secret in order to survive. Having detectives snoop around everywhere was a nuisance. That's
might-
why I made them disappear.
You'll pay for this.
Wait, did he actually kill them all?
Phantom might be pointless, but I swear you'll regret this. You are evil incarnate! You used the WDO and slaughtered criminals like animals. You even killed my friends. For all the crimes you've committed, I'll bury your soul here.
I didn't expect to hear something so valiant from the likes of you. Tell me, do you really think you can do this? You're nothing but an empty shell of a man.
Don't give me that! I'll...
Master, don't let him egg you on. It's a trap. There's something off about this mystery phantom.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, good lord. All of those are mystery phantoms.
What is this?
The people of Kanai Ward! They're all mystery phantoms! There's too many of them! I've never seen anything like this!
All of the...
Kanai Ward must remain shrouded in mystery. For everyone here to live in peace. Even they haven't realized they are homunculi yet. No. They must never know. It would be too cruel a fate. Their very existence is this city's mystery.
They are the mystery?
Take a good look. Aren't they pitiable? They're labeled as defective and must continue to live in a land without sun.
You made them that way!
To protect them! All of this was to protect them.
To be fair, there's not really a
Do
good
you
choice for them.
understand how much I've endured for them? I've committed atrocities to keep them fed. If any died, they were swiftly taken to the abandoned village. When anyone asked about the color of their blood, I said it was caused by the rain. This is all for their sake! I did it for them! They're outcasts from this world who can only survive within a cage of rain!
Master, don't start feeling sorry for phantoms. We're still inside the mystery labyrinth. If you can't solve the mystery, you'll be absorbed by the labyrinth and your soul will vanish.
I know. I will expose the truth. Oh!
Master's mystery phantom is back!
This must be a mystery phantom created from your reluctance.
My reluctance? What good will come from solving mysteries? Who would be made happy by this? Shut up! How many people have died because of the mysteries I've solved?
He's getting bigger!
It's due to your
Why must mysteries be exposed? Why can't... I didn't belong in this city in the first place.
true. I still don't know what's right.
But I will fight. I'll fight against my uncertainty. I won't let any mystery phantom deceive me. If you've draped this city in mystery, then I will unveil it with the truth.
Really? You think you've got what it takes?
Well said, Master.
But what mystery do I even solve here?
There's still one unanswered. It's about him. You still haven't confirmed his true identity.
Ooh, that's true. I still don't know who he really is. I've never seen the face beneath his mask.
You're right. Thank you, Shinigami.
It's my job to keep you relaxed.
You've got quite a capable assistant. Almighty.
Just stop. Truth isn't needed in this city.
Let's do some deep.
Again with that? Okay, Shinigami.
Makoto is a homunculus.
The reason you're so desperate to defend Kanai Ward is because you're also a homunculus. That's why the blood you shed earlier was pink. The color of your blood proves it. Makoto Kagutsuchi, you are a homunculus! No, stop. If you expose anything else, you will only be hurting yourself.
Huh?
You're so close. Come on. You're within reach of my mask.
It's the answer!
He's a successful homunculus.
You saved Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery. You are able to move about, unaffected by sunlight, which means you're not a defective homunculus.
Mm-hmm. What else?
3 years ago, right before you came to Kanai Ward, a homunculus escaped from the UG's research facility. It was the only perfect homunculus specimen. That's what you are!
Yes, keep going. You can reach my mask if you just go a bit further.
What about this?
His DNA is based on number 1.
Perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number 1. In other words, you are number 1's homunculus!
He's a copy of number 1?
He doesn't look like the number 1 we saw. So maybe his youth was restored when he became a homunculus.
If you looked just like number 1, it'd be easy for you to manipulate the WDO from the shadows. That's how you procure dangerous criminals as food for the homunculi here, isn't it?
I see. Number 1. So that's my identity, huh? Right. It's so refreshing when things go as you plan.
Planned?
But it's not over yet. You're still not done.
What's with him?
Master, I'm sorry. This could be really bad.
Huh? Something strange about this thing. What is he hiding?
For now, let's figure it.
What else is there?
How many different masks are there? I wonder how much that suit cost.
Here.
Yeah, that is a suspicious spot.
Is he not immortal?
Speaking of which, that wound. All the other mystery phantoms I struck with the solution blade never bled like this. So, what?
He's not a mystery phantom.
Huh?
I'm
He's
sure
actually here.
he wasn't created by the mystery lab.
Then, that's the real Makoto?
Took you long enough to figure that out? Oh, mighty detective.
How did you enter the mystery labyrinth?
I'm getting bored of all this talk. Next time I'll come at you full force. Only one of us will leave. Tell me your answer!
Master, you can't just go take a swing at him! We're inside the mystery labyrinth, so you have to solve mysteries!
What mysteries?
How a living person could make it inside here? You just might defeat him by answering that question!
Alright, I'll try.
Coalescence. He touched Makoto. He touched Yuma.
Only those who have signed a pact with Shinigami can enter the mystery lab, but there are exceptions. As the one who made the pact, those whose hands I've held with my coalescence can also enter the mystery lab.
Master, when did you use coalescence with him?
Well, that's the strange part. I've never used coalescence with him.
Then how?
Let's see if you can overcome that mystery!
Makoto is the one who used it, not Yuma.
I didn't use coalescence, and yet... So... Makoto used coalescence on me?
That's right. You got it. I used coalescence on you earlier. We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. I said, lend me a hand. And then you did. That was when you allowed me to activate coalescence.
But why are you able to use it? That power belongs to Shinigami.
That's where you're mistaken. Coalescence isn't Shinigami's power.
Huh?
Coalescence is the forte of the World Detective Organization's #1.
So Yuma's number one?
What do you mean? If it's not Shinigami's power, then how can I use it? Shinigami? Why aren't you saying anything? What are you hiding?
I can't say. I promise.
Honest?
What's wrong? It's the end for you if you can't figure this out.
He can't. She can't say anything about the pact.
Why am I able to use #1's forte? Why would Shinigami hide that from me?
Because it has to do with your pact.
Wait. Could it be? Is this related to my lost memories?
entity is.
Yuma's true identity is number one.
The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number one. In other words, you are number one's homunculus!
That explains the hair thing, too. So is the one we saw just a ploy?
That's impossible. So you finally reached the conclusion. Behold, the truth that you've been seeking all along. You are number one from the WDO, and I'm the homunculus created from your DNA.
That's wild.
I'm number one of the World Detective Organization? That's why I can also use your coalescence. Even this solution blade was obtained with this power.
Yeah, that makes sense.
On the video feed, number one looks like an old man.
He's a decoy.
That was a double. You're the one who put him there.
Yeah.
Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become number one have rarely shown their faces to the public. They all had many enemies, making it problematic to be seen. It's standard protocol for directors to have doubles. And that old man was your double. Wait, what about me being a detective in training? Chief Yako said he investigated my background.
He
But
took
a
somebody
detective
else's identity.
was also summoned.
Detective in training?
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
It's true that there is a trainee detective by the name of Yuma Cocohead. It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu Express. Then... you swapped places with the person named Yuma. I swapped with him? It seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several times. So, I'm not Yuma? Then the real Yuma Cocohead...
I'm so lost. We know Kurumi is a homunculus.
Among the people I met in Kanai Ward,
I'm so fucking lost. The fucking ramen stand owner? Yeah, that just seemed too fucking, like...
Was the man who kept running from me? That's correct. You are number one of the WDO after all. He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai Ward. He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Cocohead. You concealed your true identity and used him as a means to enter Kanai Ward. You knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami, and you couldn't just enter as number one. Even though your face isn't known, your cover could be blown if you use your forte. That's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And, of course, you ensured he would keep it a secret as well.
Okay.
That's how we switched places? That's just my theory, anyway. Our minds work the same way, after all. I'm sure we would come up with the same plan. However, I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to Kanai Ward after swapping places. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward. Though a trainee, he's still a detective. He must have been wondering what happened after your agreement. But because of his promise to number one, he couldn't tell anyone about the situation. So all he could do was watch from afar. Is that why he always fled when he saw me? He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives. So he decided to make a living in this town using the special talents listed on his profile.
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook. Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
That's the truth. You realized I was number one? Are you really shocked? Naturally, I knew at first sight. Because you and I have the same face.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'd hoped for a more heartfelt moment when I finally met my original. But that wasn't the case. I suppose that's because I knew you were a threat to Kanai Ward. If you knew, why didn't you do something about it? Why let us just roam free? As I said, you were useful to me until Yomi was dealt with. But more importantly, I was waiting for this moment.
Okay.
Waiting? To confront you here within the Mystery Labyrinth.
What do you mean?
I wish for you to vanish forever inside the labyrinth.
Huh?
If you vanish into the Mystery Labyrinth, I won't have to kill you directly. Which completes my perfect crime. Just like how you killed those other criminals. Perfect crime? With the original gone, I will become the real one. I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation and number one of the World Detective Organization.
That's literally insane.
I'll be invincible! That was your goal all along? Exactly. I'll let you enter both the restricted area and this mystery labyrinth. Using Coalescence to come here was part of my plan. All so I can kill you here!
the world or something? I swear every final boss is the same.
Shinigami.
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, there would be no need for anyone to keep sticking their nose in our business. The mystery of Kanai Ward will forever remain a secret. I only have one wish. To protect the citizens of this city. For the homunculi of Kanai Ward to live in peace. I'll do anything to accomplish that. I don't care what I must sacrifice. I will protect Kanai Ward. And you will die here. Your death is necessary for Kanai Ward's peace. To this city, you are the real evil, detective. If you expose the truth, many people will suffer. I won't let you do that just to satisfy your ego. No matter how hard you try to destroy this peaceful world, I'll fight back using your own brain against you. Homunculi may not be human, but they have the right to live too. I won't let anyone take that away, even if you are number one of the WDO!
Sorry, but your plan isn't gonna work. I won't let you kill Master in this labyrinth. The real one won't just stand by, no matter what the imposter is plotting. Master?
If this is the truth, maybe I should sacrifice myself here.
What?
If what he said, you're finally starting to... You are a threat.
What do you say?
You discarded your pride as a detective and made a pact with a death god to go around killing people.
Well, technically, they didn't even fucking kill anybody.
Dangerous. If you're not stopped, you will destroy all of Kanai Ward. That's why I must defeat you. To protect this city!
He's wrong, Master! You don't need to listen to anything he says!
I've reaped the souls of many criminals. I told myself their sacrifices were necessary for others to be happy.
They're all homunculi, though.
By that logic, if I disappeared, it would be a small price to pay to protect the city's happiness, right? Which means it's my turn. I can't run away from this just because it's happening to me. I should be sacrificed for the sake of everyone else.
Wait, Master, remember what you promised! You said you'd never turn away from the truth!
That's right, but I saw the truth. I actually know what it is now. And now that I do, I've realized something. If I expose the truth about this city and tell the world, what will happen to Kurumi and the others?
That doesn't matter! We're in the middle of solving this mystery labyrinth!
It does matter! This is their problem! I may be an outsider, but this directly affects them! Will the Yuchi go after them again? Is there any way for them to live without persecution? When I think about what's best, it's obvious I should sacrifice myself. Yes, that's the correct decision. Not as a detective, but as a human being. Doing that will allow the people of Kanai Ward to continue living in peace.
help someone. Help people.
Versus word Canadians, you have been invaded.
Which means
Oh, are they? Did they arrive?
have to remain here. For the good of everyone I love.
Just crossed the border. Sweet. I can't move. I can't move.
Master, you idiot! You want to sacrifice yourself? You just not deciding that on your own?
Oh, we're controlling Shinigami.
I'm going to let you. You're shouldering everything alone, and I've lost sight of who you are. That makes you no better than him. You're not alone. You've got a kind, teasing, needy, adorable puppy partner by your side.
I didn't ask for this. I don't remember asking for your powers.
You may not remember, but I do! You needed me. I'll never forget the words of the old you, Master. I haven't seen a human in a while. Everyone's scared of me, so I've been stuck in the WDO library for as long as I can remember. So, you really want to form a pact with me? You don't look like you're in trouble or anything.
Let's just say I'm dealing with some special circumstances, and I need your help.
Oh, you want me that badly,
Where I'm going, the truth is suppressed, even when the mystery is solved. That's why I need you. You have a way to circumvent that.
You're really depending on me, huh? I may be cute, but I'm still a death god, you know. You gotta pay a fitting price to make a pact with me.
I know. If it means perfectly solving the world's mysteries, I don't mind selling my soul. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That is the detective's way.
Oh, you've got a few screws in your head loose, don't ya? Why are you so hung up on solving mysteries anyway?
To make everyone happy, of course.
Huh?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Okay.
Though it's a known fact that some truths are cruel in nature. But exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution in my mind.
Are you serious? What does that even mean?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Is it really so strange to wish for that? I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. I said that?
When you found out someone created a homunculus of you, and that it was part of the Great Global Mystery, you formed a pact with me to settle things with yourself. And that's the path you chose for your perfect solution. You even sacrificed your memories and your position as number one to make it happen. So my being here with you is proof of your relentless will! What's right or wrong can change depending on who you ask. There are infinite correct answers, but the truth is different. There's only one definite truth, and that's what's inside this mystery labyrinth. Whether it's correct or not is a separate issue that you can figure out after the mystery is solved. But right now, you have to expose the truth. Otherwise, nothing can be solved. If you give that up, then your life as a detective, everything you've done up to this moment, it'll all be for nothing. Master, you're not alone. If you can't do it by yourself, then rely on me, just like you always do. We may not be the best partners in the world, but we make a pretty good pair. So, don't call it quits by yourself.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. I'm not the old me anymore. There's no way I can do it. But... there is something I haven't given up on. I want to bring happiness to everyone. I believe that from the bottom of my heart. So, I'll keep solving mysteries. Happiness shrouded in mystery isn't real happiness.
Master!
Real happiness. Happiness not shrouded in mystery.
You believe that could exist in Kanai Ward?
I see. He's a mystery phantom of you, not me. You think you can achieve this so-called perfect solution?
A copy couldn't accomplish it, but you think you can? Just because you're the original? You're an empty shell of a man who has lost his memories. Do you honestly think you can make everyone happy?
I'm by your side, Master.
I know, Shinigami. Let's expose these mysteries together. My memories in my past don't matter. I will solve it all as Yuma Kokuhead!
All right.
Years ago, Amaterasu Corporation received a request from the UG to research homunculi. The UG planned to use these immortal synthetic humans for military purposes. A massive amount of money was poured into the research, and Amaterasu and Kanai Ward developed quickly as a result. But the UG
This is really fucking weird.
Which pit the two organizations against each other. And 3 years ago, the UG facility finally succeeded in creating a homunculus. This was the birth of the homunculus based on the top detective of the WDO, number 1. The first of its kind in the world. You, Makoto Kagutsuchi! Here I go. I can't lose. Duplicates?
So this is the so
Yeah, let's. I can't back down. I won't lose. Stay out of my way. I can't back down. I won't lose. Stay out of my way. The only successful specimen in existence. Your creation was the root cause of the grand mystery this city got dragged into.
To eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. As your clone, I want the same thing. And that's why I'll protect everyone in Kanai Ward. These beautiful homunculi didn't ask to be made, and neither did I. The Peacekeepers Yomi held the real power in Amaterasu. And upon hearing of the UG facility's successful experiment, Amaterasu panicked and extracted blood from all the residents of Kanai Ward to initiate Project Homunculus. The experiment failed.
Okay.
The defective homunculi went berserk after exposure to sunlight, ravaging the city. This is the Blank Week mystery. You arrived at the city during these events and tried to rectify things. You made the rain cloud generator to block out the sun and brought the people back to their senses. But the original residents had already been wiped out by then. The homunculi didn't remember anything from the Blank Week, returning to their lives thinking they were human. The UG decided to exterminate Kanai Ward along with the defective homunculi. I won't lose! You! I have to save everyone! Cap!
go get him, Master!
Way to go, Shinigami.
But when you found out about the UG's inhumane research,
Discontinued it
I failed them
immediately.
to cover up the events of the Blank Week mystery. I did whatever was necessary to protect Kanai Ward. Ironically, all that did was create more unsolved mysteries. Still, I wanted to protect the homunculi. I had to.
Since he was one of them, it makes sense.
If I didn't, who would? After your negotiations with the UG,
Kanai Ward became isolated and independent. True to his word, the former CEO of Amaterasu abdicated his position to you. You immediately put an end to the homunculus research. This was to prevent the creation of any more tragic homunculi, and to hide their existence from the world. Then, posing as number one, you took advantage of the WDO. You abducted vicious criminals and brought them to Kanai Ward.
They act as food for the homunculi.
Here I go. Take this! These criminals were turned into food for the city's homunculi. This is the truth behind the global kidnapping case.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That's always been my creed. But things changed when I discovered I was a homunculus. I've become someone else since I learned there were others like me.
Dude, how much of this is there gonna be?
Director Yomi was your biggest obstacle in protecting the homunculi of Kanai Ward. He and Dr. Wesker were planning to leak information about them to the outside world. If Kanai Ward's secret had been made public, the UG would have been forced to act. Yomi grew too powerful, so you summoned master detectives to Kanai Ward to get rid of him for you. Once gathered here, we faced off with the Peacekeepers just like you wanted. And you helped Chief Yaku get his revenge from behind the scenes, taking Dr. Weska and Yomi out of the picture. I can't lose. I have to defeat you! Stay out of my way! Take this! I'll push through! I may be alone, but I'll still fight. I have to defeat you! I have to save everyone! I have to do it!
Master! I'll help you out! Get him! There you go! Let's go!
Thanks, Shinigami! This is everything that happened in Kanai Ward! Makoto Kagutsuchi! Using Kanai Ward as your excuse. You tried to enshroud everything, including your own crimes in mystery!
This is the real perfect solution. The only difference is the world hasn't caught up to me yet. The WDO now belongs to me. The unified government will soon fall into my hands. So I believed. But I can only lie to the people of Kanai Ward for so long. We're coming to a tipping point. I know the end will come eventually, but there's no turning back. What am I supposed to do? What else should I sacrifice? What can I do to save everyone? All this time, I've carried this burden alone. I can't take it anymore. Somebody help me.
This outro is like a bit too long.
Sorry, Shinigami. Can you wait a bit?
I'm gonna take a quick. I'm just gonna go really quick. Okay.
You wanted someone to stop you from the beginning, didn't you? Were you hoping to be punished for your crimes? Is that why you led me here? I don't fight to lose. As the real me, you should know that. Only one of us will leave this mystery labyrinth. My intention was to review our answers here. It looks like the conclusion has been made. I realized something the first time I came to this city. There was no perfect solution for Kanai Ward's mysteries. There's a great contradiction here. In order to follow through with the perfect solution, I had to commit another crime. Yet I ended up creating even more. The mysteries have consumed me. Kanai Ward can't be trapped in the rain for much longer. You can't live in a world of lies forever. We have to put an end to this. I guess we do. I know it's our only option. But can you really do it? It's a cruel decision to make.
What the hell's going on with the 8-bit Dio?
If you refuse, you will be yielding to me. I'll become death, or the devil himself for the sake of Kanai Ward.
choose.
Come on.
You reap my soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward. Or give up and remain here forever. What is your solution?
Master. In the end, it's your decision. I believe in you.
What's wrong? Destroy me already! Otherwise, you will die here instead!
If you choose to stay in the Mystery Labyrinth, eventually, it will if that's the conclusion you choose. Although he didn't sign a pact, he came here using Coalescence, which means that once you vanish, Coalescence will shut off and he'll be kicked out of this place. In other words, he'll be the only one to escape the Mystery Labyrinth.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
Are you sure?
I've made up my mind. I'll stay in this Mystery Labyrinth.
So you're giving up on finding a solution? That's the choice you've made?
Let me be clear. I may be staying behind, but that doesn't mean I've given up on finding a solution. What do you mean? I'd only need to gather evidence and expose Kanai Ward's secrets to solve this case. There is no place for emotion in that. But that's not how I want things to be. Maybe I'm just being naive, but I don't think it's the perfect solution unless everyone is saved.
Master.
What you're suggesting is no solution. You're just admitting defeat. If you stay here, Kanai Ward's mysteries will never be cleared. Happiness can't thrive wrapped in mystery. Who will save Kanai Ward in the real world?
Give me a second. Okay, that was weird.
You will be there for them. What? I have something for you to do once you leave this place. What are you up to? I've put a lot of thought into this. When it comes to the perfect solution that can bring true happiness to the people of Kanai Ward, there is no answer. In the end, detectives are just outsiders. I don't believe a solution brought by an outsider will make everyone happy.
So he has to come up with the
So
solution.
instead, why not let the people of Kanai Ward decide for themselves?
What do you mean by that?
Tell everyone in Kanai Ward the truth, and let them choose their own futures. Have the people decide how to fix this problem. You're leaving it to others to solve? That's your solution? It's not my solution, it's everyone's. I'll let everyone in Kanai Ward do what I can't do on my own. Even if a great detective reached out from above, they would never touch the people here. Only the city's residents can solve the contradictions facing them.
Yeah, that's
Do
fair.
you really think they can accept the truth? I'm sure of it. I believe in them. And I'm sure you do too. After all, you love the people of Kanai Ward. So whether it's
Fuck.
right or wrong, at least it's something everyone will decide upon together. That would be for the best.
Pause.
I think that is the perfect solution this city needs.
But
Pause, look
how
at
do you
DMs.
intend on telling everyone the truth? They might not believe it.
That's where you come in. I want you to directly tell them everything. Not as the homunculus of the WDO's #1, but as Amaterasu's CEO, who has been protecting Kanai Ward.
So good.
Everyone will listen to you.
It's gonna be so expensive.
I want you to work together with everyone who lives in this city to find the answer to this unsolvable mystery.
I'm not gonna be able to buy it, but
Solving
it's
the
super
mystery in the
cute.
real world will destroy the mystery labyrinth that was spawned from it. Right?
Labyrinth is the physical embodiment of a mystery in the real world, after all. If the mystery in the real world vanishes, so will its manifestation here.
That settles it. You need to leave here alive so you can destroy the mystery labyrinth from the real world. And you intend to stay here?
Master, I think you already know this, but that means you will die.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure about this? You're sacrificing your own life just to let others find the solution. I can't believe a detective would make that choice. No, probably not. But remember, I'm just a trainee. I've done everything alone until now. I've always decided everything on my own to try to reach the perfect solution. We share the same DNA. This feels weird to say to myself, but you're brilliant. That's why you've placed all the burden on yourself. But you're taking on more than you can carry. On the other hand,
Let other people
even
help.
though I've lost so much, I was able to grow from it. I'm far from perfect, so all I can do is rely on others to make up for my shortcomings.
You do always rely on others whenever you're in trouble.
But to rely on others, well, it's like you're entrusting yourself to them. You believe in them and put your fate in their hands. If you can't figure out the perfect solution, then why not entrust it to someone else?
Well, that's one sure way for Master to solve this.
Can you cancel Coalescence on your own? Yes. Whoever wields Coalescence can revoke it at any time. And if Coalescence is cancelled, what will happen to him?
He was never supposed to be in here to begin with, so
Well then, I'll stay here and wait.
I'm sure your soul will.
And what if I betrayed you instead? You would never do that. I see. You used to solve everything on your own. You accepted the help of your partner. Very well. I'm now going to cancel my Coalescence.
Well, he's gone.
Yeah.
By the way, Master, you can still reconsider this. If the soul of the real culprit gets reaped, the mystery labyrinth will be destroyed as usual. Right, I know. But destroying the mystery labyrinth from outside is a smart idea for a goober like you. Though you did drop the ball right at the end.
Even now, you can't be nice? It may not be the perfect solution I wanted, but if everyone in Kanai Ward understands...
Aww, but it's such a shame. I wanted to make you a detective greater than #1 himself. But I guess this is it.
Whoa, what's going on?
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda. But
And...
don't worry about it.
Huh?
This door is the emergency exit?
You'll go back to the moment Makoto was pointing a gun at you, before we entered the mystery labyrinth. But he should be fine now, so I'm sure you can leave without worry.
Wait, hold on. It's that easy? What about the heavy prize?
Oh, that. It's not much. It'll just cancel our pact.
What?
But if that happens, your memories will come back. Maybe this would actually be better for you.
I can get my memories back if I go through that door?
You got it.
But what will happen to you if our pact is cancelled?
Nothing you should worry about. Once you end our pact, you'll forget all about me and the mystery labyrinths.
Huh?
And that's how it goes with death gods. It's why our existence isn't exactly widely. The same goes for the people who entered the mystery labyrinth using coalescence. They forget all about it.
Yeah.
But what will happen to you? Will you return to the book?
I can either return to the Book of Death and sleep for centuries, or vanish with this mystery labyrinth. I actually have no idea. It's the first time anybody's used the emergency exit. But I figured it'd be okay to let you use it, Master. Anyway, I guess this is goodbye. What's with that face? You should be happy right now. You'll get your memories back and finally be free of your annoying partner.
How could I be happy about this? You've helped me so much. Isn't there any way we can leave here together?
Don't do that, Master. You should be saying, I never want to see your ugly face again, and take off like you just hit the jackpot. You should tell me that you hated our time together. Otherwise, you'll make me second guess myself. Hey! Before you lost your memories, you solved cases without anyone's help, right?
So I've heard.
Well, because you lost your memories, you and Number One began walking different paths. But in the end, you solved the mystery of Kanai Ward, even when your past self couldn't. Maybe before you lost your memories, you figured out that the perfect solution you could come up with on your own wasn't enough. So maybe you trusted the version of yourself that lost his memories to find it. And then you went and trusted the people of Kanai Ward, Master.
That's all the more reason why I don't want to forget our time together. Otherwise, I'll never be able to apologize to you enough.
There's no other way. That's just how it works. Well, if
Shinigami.
I hope you make your wish come true. You know, about wanting to eradicate all unsolved mystery. Hey, come on, Master!
I can't help.
Come on, pull yourself together. You better stand up and walk straight, even without yours truly. I'm putting my trust in you, Master.
Yeah, one day I'll show you a world where everyone is happy. I swear.
Good. There's no time. You better... Oh, hold on! Bye-bye, Master.
Thank you, Shinigami.
I'm not sad or anything. I'm used to being alone. And that solves everything. Doesn't it?
I hope we get another Mystery Detective Archives game. This game was really fun.
I've gotten that trainee detective to agree. The preparations are complete. Now,
This says there's another one. They didn't think the protagonist would be Yuma or
Taking all your
Shinigami.
memories. You sure about this? I would think number one of the WDO could solve the case all on his own.
no. Where I'm going, that's not sufficient to make everyone happy. Besides, it's best to pack light for a journey.
You sound like someone about to commit suicide.
I'm signing a pact with a death god. It's basically the same as dying.
You're right about that. I mean, you'll be a different person when you wake up.
Yeah.
Look after me when I do. I know you won't be able to say much due to our pact, but please guide me on the path to becoming a detective. I'm putting my trust in you.
You really are crazy. Nobody should trust a death god with their life.
I have a feeling you and I will do well together.
You sure you're brave enough to be my partner? You're not gonna whine the whole time, are you? Well, since you've entrusted yourself to me, I'll be your mentor. I'll turn you from a little fledgling to a great detective.
No, he will.
I look forward to it.
Now, let's begin. Are you ready to give everything for the truth?
Yes, of course. And about what you asked earlier. I'm serious. I will show you a world where everyone is happy. Even if it's a different version of me, I promise I'll make it happen.
So you're fine with every part of the pact?
Yes, of course.
You better keep your end of the bargain. Even if you forget all about me. Cross your heart and hope to die, Master.
Yeah, it seemed like 3 hours was around the mark.
More rain. Same as always. Until recently, I despised this rain. I thought it was just dark and sad. But now I see it differently. It's a gentle rain, protecting us. A strange illusion appears when I look up at it. The rain isn't falling on me, but rather, I am ascending toward it. At least, that's how it feels. Well, I suppose that's enough sentimentality for today. Time to go shopping. First, a new raincoat.
We're playing as Karumi for a while?
Hi, Karumi! Ta-da!
Thank you.
Wow! Amaterasu sure has changed. They're even making products for us now. Just a bit ago, they mainly export, but Mr. Makoto taking the helm of both Amaterasu and Kanai Ward
Yeah, that's true.
It's nice to have a local, of course. I hope they keep
Well, I'm sure Mr. Makoto can handle it.
You got that right. By the way, what's...
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Well,
Likewise. Good rain to you too. Next on the shopping list, right, body cream.
Oh, are they gonna explain how she's not gonna go fucking ballistic?
Excuse me.
Of course. Here you go. It's perfect for us homunculi. It's perfect for us homunculi.
I never would have imagined.
That day, Mr. Makoto startled all of us in Kanai Ward with that emergency broadcast. Seeing his face behind the mask was surprising enough.
We're not monsters.
Right, that's what Mr. Makoto said. Still, it's hard to
For now, if we can accept things slowly, we can live our lives with more hope.
Right. Besides, we all made the decision together. So yeah.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Oh, right.
God, what are they gonna do about food? What's she gonna do about food if she loses? The body cream I get, they just...
Since then, no one wants them anymore. Now that I think that's a natural response. Our bodies may be artificial, but our hearts are still human.
Yeah, so how do they stop everyone from going ballistic?
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry.
Do you have what I ordered?
The map, right?
Yes, that's right.
Now that Kanai Ward is no longer ice, I'm so giddy.
I understand. It's been...
There have been a lot of problems, but so I'm sure it'll be fine.
It will be.
Mr. Makoto he quickly ended our isolation and promised to negotiate, although he did say it was his way of atoning. He was ready to turn himself in. Honestly, he doesn't have to force himself but...
Whatever the case, he is Kanai Ward's leader.
You got that right. Anyway, about that a crush, huh?
So I must have my
So did he just fix them so they can eat regular food?
the meat bun shops vanished from town, but ramen shops popped up in their place.
Oh, Kurumi!
Hi, you look busy.
I sure am, but busy is great for business. I need to go inspect the grand openings for our 3 brand new locations.
In a strange twist of fate, he appeared in Kanai Ward. Ultimately, he turned that ramen into something with all the nutrients a homunculus would need. And of course, it's super...
Fate can be such an enigma. Although I originally made a contract with him, I ended up following him here out of guilt. This city was a shock to my system at first, but I was able to open up the ramen shop of my dreams. So I think coming here was the right call. Seriously though, fate can be so strange.
Yes, I think so too. Oh, that's right. For now, I need about a month's supply.
Huh? A month?
It's a secret.
Thank you.
No, I'm okay for today.
All right then. Well, good rain to you.
Yeah, good rain to you too. That's it for the shopping. I should head to the Nocturnal Detective.
Look at these at ramen store whenever we know that that's actually Yuma. Yeah. It seems like a weird distinction for them to make now. But whatever. Oh, and let me guess, all of the other detectives are alive. Somehow.
Well then, let's get going.
Can't believe we're saying goodbye to this place.
And they're just not gonna fucking explain how they're alive.
I'm gonna miss it.
We have shared many memories here. But departure's just the start of a new adventure. Be sure not to forget anything before we set sail.
Hey, princess! Your suitcase? You've already forgotten something.
Oh, so true. Hey everyone! You're all still here! I'm glad I made it in time.
Kurumi! You came to see us off? Where are the others? Are any of my fans with you?
No, it's just me.
Desahiko, please.
Oh, maybe they were too shy to come along.
Wait, where's Vivia? Vivia? What are you doing?
Hey, Kurumi.
Why, Vivia?
I stayed inside a suitcase. Someone would carry me. Long trips are exhausting. All journeys can be life-threatening. There is no peace or quiet.
You never change, Vivia. Wow. You all really are leaving, huh?
After that incident, we stayed at the agency to monitor what would happen. But our work here is done. The city will be fine.
Yeah, it's time we stepped off the stage. A bunch of detectives just sticking around isn't a great look.
That's not true.
Kanai Ward. is free.
I've spoken to Makoto as well. If Kanai Ward ever needs detectives, he can call us anytime. Halara Nightmare will be at his service. Obviously, I don't work for cheap.
So,
For now, we're heading back to WDO headquarters. We don't know what'll happen after that. I'm sure we'll be dispatched to some other job. The World Detective Organization can be such slave drivers. Oh, come on. The explosion footage we saw was all a sham.
a sham?
It was all done by Makoto. It wasn't the only thing he fabricated. He prepared clothes identical to our outfits.
Yeah,
I can't believe you got duped like that.
there were letters
course.
written by everyone.
I hear that was thanks to Makoto's coalescence.
I would expect nothing less of number one's homunculus.
Homunculus?
Why don't you get it?
My apologies. After you were knocked out,
Yeah, it was Makoto's room. We were trapped in there.
Oh, this is
While
so
we were
silly.
locked up, the final battle took place.
Kurumi, you were there, right?
yes. But only for half of it, really.
To think this was all for the final showdown. It was nothing but a ploy by Makoto to lure Yuma here, who took the lead role.
Jeez.
Then again,
Yet, what I still struggle to comprehend is that Yuma was number one of the WDO.
There was.
Right. Even I didn't realize it.
Who would have thought my man is the top detective of the WDO?
former top detective. He already left the organization.
It is such a waste for him to simply discard his position as number one.
His letter of resignation was submitted before he lost his memories. He had hoped that by quitting, he could bring change to the organization. In this new era, a detective must follow their own creed to solve each case.
He took the first steps to make that reality happen. I think it's commendable. Maybe I should quit too. Work as a detective is getting more and more exhausting.
Oh, please, Vivia.
So quick to call it quits.
But where did Yuma, I mean the former number one, go?
I think it's fine to call him Yuma. It feels better that way.
Yeah, let's just call him Yuma anyway.
Word. I have no idea where he could be.
Kurumi, I'm sure you're worried too.
Huh? I'm not sure if worried is exactly the right word. There's something I want to say to everyone.
You're going to find him, right?
Huh?
It doesn't take a detective to notice the giant backpack you're carrying.
Kurumi, are you really going to try to find Yuma?
Do you know where he went?
You still want to go?
I haven't said goodbye yet. Actually, I refuse to say goodbye. I had a lot of fun spending time with Yuma. I've always admired detectives, and investigating with one was like a dream come true. That's why I want to be with him. Even if he's different now, Yuma will always be Yuma.
Come
Oh, she's got a crush on
If you love
him.
him, just tell him.
Huh? No! That's not what I meant! Besides, I've always wanted to take a trip. It's why I got permission from Mr. Makoto to travel. It'll be fine. I'm sure I can find him. Never underestimate my abilities as an informant. Right. I believe you can do it, Kurumi.
A master detective and former number one of the WDO. and a homunculus informant. I think you two would make a great team.
Well, we should get going now. Since he quit, the WDO is in a state of chaos. Number One's position is still vacant.
Yeah, I'm
An
sure.
election to decide the next Number One will be held among the detectives soon. We need to hurry home.
Maybe I'll nominate myself.
Hey, why are you sighing?
If you find Yuma, give him my regards. Also, tell him I'm still waiting for him to pay up.
Right.
Wow. Halara is ruthless.
Bye, Halara. I'll see you again soon.
Kurumi, if you ever decide to ditch Yuma for me, give me a call anytime. When you do, I hope you'll introduce me to your friends too, and even your friends' friends.
Desahiko, you're fucking gross. Stop it.
See ya. Bye, Kurumi! Let's meet again in our dreams.
Thanks for everything, Desuhiko.
Ugh. Thank you for leaving.
It is
Go
so hard
away.
to say farewell, but all adventures involve such partings. I must continue my own adventure. Please take care of yourself, Kurumi. And of course, I must thank the chief as well. With all my heart. Farewell, everyone. Fubuki, I hope to see you somewhere out there in the world.
And then Vivia's like, fuck, they didn't bring me with them.
Damn. No one's gonna carry me. Great. Walking is way too much effort. It was rather comfortable in there. I know this may sound like a bad joke, given what you are, but I want to die someday.
Please take care, Vivia. Everyone is gone. Yuma, I won't give up. Okay. I better get going too. Chief Yako, thank you so much. I met so many people and learned an important truth.
Isn't Chief Yako technically alive?
To this detective agency. I'm really, truly grateful.
Chief Yako is alive, so like... Why wasn't he back at the detective agency?
Dear Kurumi, I'm sorry for suddenly disappearing on you.
Might not have had many conversations, you
Thought I
could still
should
enjoy
take
his
a little
company, yeah.
trip. From here on out, I intend to travel the world. There are still cities everywhere in need of detectives. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. So, I have to go. This is my dream. And also, an important promise I made to someone.
Wait, why does she have the book?
In the meantime, I want you to hold on to this book
okay.
for me. Someday, once I'm finished, I'll come back for it.
Someday, he says. I may be immortal, but I'm not that patient.
That's the only reason I want them to continue the Monkulus research, try to help the Monkey were brought back wrong to give them their intelligence back. I'm sure Makoto must have figured it out enough to be able to let Kurumi leave. I don't think Makoto would let Kurumi leave if he didn't have some ideas as to how to, you know, not fix the issues. He still has the issues, but they have new solutions, yeah. Anyway, yeah, good game. Good game. There's also a post-credit scene. If I skip the credits, will I skip the post-credit scene? No clue? Well, fine. Skip the credits. If I skip the post-credit scene, we can look it up on YouTube. I don't care. Okay, no, it doesn't. We didn't.
We did it, boss!
That was easy.
There's a murder investigation over there. Seriously? Again?
All right.
He's just going to war-torn cities to solve mysteries. But yeah, good game. Now you can read my spoiler blurbs. Yeah, I sure can. Okay, I was gonna continue streaming, but like, that was like exactly 3 hours, so I think I'm gonna call it a night here. We're just gonna read Ryan, who's also playing Rain Code. Yeah. And I'll be back on Sunday for Neo. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I did say Marbles. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me.